I want to talk about a writer who has been deeply important to me, a man whose ideas shaped the way I see power, human nature, and reality. He was, without question, the guiding spirit behind the 48 laws of power. And that man is Niccolò Machiavelli. I remember discovering him at a very young age. I was 15 when I bought my first copy of The Prince. I still remember the cover clearly. There was a large hand on it, and inside that hand were people, as if the hand itself was controlling them. That image stayed with me. At that time in my life, something already felt off about the world around me. Even as a teenager, I sensed that people wore masks, that they pretended to be things they were not. And that realization both fascinated me and troubled me. So I read The Prince. Honestly, I didn't fully understand everything. It's a book filled with history and political detail. But what struck me wasn't just the content, it was the tone. Machiavelli didn't pretend. He didn't soften reality. He didn't dress human behavior in moral language. He did something rare. He tore the mask off. He looked at the human animal and said, "This is what people want, power." He wrote about popes, kings, and religious figures as if they were crime bosses, as if they were strategists fighting for dominance. And that honesty was shocking. He introduced an idea that still influences my thinking today, what he called the effective truth. The effective truth is not found in what people say about themselves. It's found in what they do. A leader may claim morality, virtue, or divine purpose, but those words mean nothing. Look at actions. Actions reveal desire. Actions reveal intent. Actions reveal truth. If you're finding value in this way of thinking, this realistic way of seeing the world, make sure you subscribe to Modern Man today. This channel is about clarity, not comfort. Machiavelli understood something that made him dangerous in his time. He wasn't cynical. He was precise. And imagine having that level of realism in the early 1500s, when speaking openly like that could land you in prison. That courage is why, more than 500 years later, his work is still read, and not just by one side of history. Leaders on the left and the right have all been influenced by his clarity. What most people don't realize is that Machiavelli was far more than The Prince. That book made him famous and infamous, but it was only one part of his work. He wrote the Discourses, a far deeper and more complex exploration of history and power. He wrote The Art of War. He wrote poetry. He wrote plays. One of his plays, Mandragola, was scandalous, sharp, and darkly humorous. He was creative. He was human. He was complex. He was also, by all accounts, a seducer. A man deeply engaged with life, desire, and experience. That's what draws me to him. Not the controversy, the realism, the grounded understanding of human nature without illusion. He saw people as they are, not as they wish to appear. And that clarity became the foundation for the 48 laws of power. So Niccolò, wherever you are, thank you. If you're interested in power, psychology, and modern masculinity, subscribe to Modern Man today. And remember, the world makes far more sense once you stop listening to what people say and start watching what they do.